Hey guys, it's Joe Slade here. I'm going to talk a little bit about what to eat to lose belly fat. It's important not only to provide healthy recipes that get you closer to your hard-toned body, but to make them as delicious as possible so you're looking forward to them your next time. A lot of people will have foods and things they like to make only one time, and they get tired of it. Um, there's no point in giving you something that you can only eat for a week and then you're too exhausted from eating cardboard and don't ever want to see it again in your life. So that's why I'm going to give you some healthy food ideas and hopefully you're able to use them. Uh, so let's go ahead and talk about how you should be going about doing this. And the best way to do it is to stock your fridge and stock your house up uh, with healthy food and no junk food. There's a pretty good chance if you have junk food sitting around the house, you're going to eat it. So the key is to make smart choices when you're shopping for food. Um, so let's talk a little bit about the food you can have in your fridge. Almonds, pecans, and walnuts. Some people like to keep these in the pantry. I personally will keep them in the fridge, but make a great snack choice. If you can get raw nuts without the roasting process, that's a good way to go, and definitely unsalted. You want to keep those salted levels real low. So another good snack idea is cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, and yogurt. You mix these in your yogurts along with the nuts above and some berries, and this makes a good mid-morning, late afternoon snack. You don't want to overdo the cheese, but just enough to get a little flavor with it, and something that you can make during the day for a snack. Also, whole eggs mixed with egg whites are a great way to wake up for breakfast. Now, a lot of people prefer to do just straight egg whites, but personally I feel like you're missing some of the nutrients that are in the egg yolks. So what I like to do is mix 2 egg yolks in with about 4 or 5 egg whites, and that's a good ratio to give that a try. Also, salsas and avocados are a great party type food. You can have these, just in a little moderation, but mix them in with your wraps, salads, and sandwiches to mix up the flavor. Also, butter. Butter is not all bad. Butter can give a great flavor to anything, but in some cases can be part of a healthy diet if you do it right. The important thing is to remember to keep the amounts at a low level and to select organic butters. Away from pesticides and other harmful chemicals. So let's talk about any green vegetables, leaf lettuce, spinach, any dark greens. Always have those in your fridge. Mixed with some carrots. You can mix them with your nuts, and that's a great to have some foliage with your meals that you have. And also, if you're going to include some grain-based foods in your diet, then go with the rice bran, since it's one of the most nutrient-dense kinds of bran. Rice bran is loaded with minerals and vitamins, but it doesn't have the starch and calories of rice. So let's move on to your freezer for a couple ideas here. Frozen berries are great. It's a good idea to keep a solid supply of frozen blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and cherries in your freezer. You can add any of these to high-fiber cereals, oatmeal, cottage cheese, yogurt, and smoothies. It makes for a great snack and something that you can actually enjoy. Frozen fish, it's a good alternative to any of your organic chickens you have. The most important thing here is to go with the wild-caught versus farm-raised. Again, this shouldn't need much explaining. But in addition to the omega-3 to omega-6 balance, it's just healthier to have them wild caught. It makes sense. Your frozen chicken, remember, organic chickens, organic raised chickens, best way to go here. And if you're looking to get a little crazy, you could also stock your freezer with some wild buffalo, ostrich, venison, and other exotic lean meats. I prefer to stay to the lean meats in my diet to mix things up with chicken and fish. That's great for, trying to stay a little bit healthy. And then frozen vegetables. It's always just if you need them in case you run out in your regular fridge of vegetables. So let's move on to the pantry. Sometimes we need a little pick-me-up, and tea is great for this. There's great health benefits to tea. Go with a green, oolong, white, and red tea. These are great for antioxidants. They can give you a boost through the day. Also, you could go with oat bran, and steel cut oats are high in fiber and typically a bit better off than the packaged instant oatmeals. So to mix up your egg routine breakfast, add in some oatmeal breakfast. Um, and also, let's remove all the white rice and those high starch foods and replace them with healthier brown rice. If you're looking to get get that toned stomach and and uh, get rid of that belly fat, you definitely don't want to have white rice and pastas in your pantry. These are a few of the tips. I welcome you to check out the site. It's destinationfatloss.com. You can get all this plus much more information all for free, and it will help you out. I look to see you on the inside. All right, thanks, guys.